Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Thursday. You must be a hardcore New Jersey Devils fan for the damn it unhappy Devils recap here on Devils After Dark. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio virtual studios in New Jersey and Beverly Hills, California. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network as the Devils fall to the Avalanche 3-1. Scotty?
Yeah.
I'm not happy with some things, but I'm happy with other things. We'll find out shortly how Ryan Graves is doing. I think he took a skate to the face.
Yeah.
We will figure that one out.
Just jotting it down here so I don't forget about it. But yeah, can't ring those Hell's Bells tonight, unfortunately. Devils lose to the Colorado Avalanche. And hey, listen, can't win them all. And if you're going to lose one, it's probably going to be to the Colorado Avalanche, who are very, very tough to beat in their home building. And they played well. They kind of kicked it into neutral there in the third period. And the Devils turned it on a little bit, but, let's talk about it here. In the first, not too much going on. My only notes basically was Hamburglar back in net. And then I started thinking about Primus and the hamburger train. Hey, you're the guy from the hamburger train. But either way, Devils played okay in the first. There was really nothing too terrible, nothing too horrible, nothing too great either. And in the second period, we know that the Avalanche really took over. I think the Devils, by the way, in the first period, they actually outshot the Avalanche 13-12. At one point in the second period, it was bad. Second period, the Avalanche really turned it on. They get 3 goals there. First one, Ty Smith. Hey, you're going to make us go all Paulie Walnuts over here with these passes and these tips and the out of position. I mean, we know Ty is young. Man, have we seen a lot of, sophomore slump mistakes going on. And we've seen it all season long. And more than an issue at this point, I would say. But either way, after the second period, which I don't know if you could fault the old Hamburglar on all of them. But Devils were down 3-0 there. By the way, did McCarr get an assist somewhere? He did. His 56th assist on the year. Woo! Man. Norris Trophy candidate over there.
Yeah.
McCarr and Yossi. Woo, baby. Are they racking up the points? In the third period, 2 guys that have been racking up the points for our team, the New Jersey Hockey Devils. The guy who's on top of the list is Jesper Bratt, and he did eventually score, although Devils did get a couple of power plays that they were unsuccessful on. Eventually, Jesper Bratt scored, and wouldn't you know it, it was another one of those real hard work and hustle plays from Nico Hischier that really made this happen. So big horns up to the captain once again, plowing his way through, willing this team, saying that, shutouts and stuff like that. Yeah, you're playing the Colorado Avalanche, but in the third period, they obviously shut it down. And you know what? They didn't put us to sleep yet. It's not like 5-0 or 6-0 or something like that. It's 3-0. That's with this team, that's so striking distance. And Nico Hischier, did he make a play? Trying to just fight and muscle his way to the front of the net. Eventually, Pavel Zacha gets the puck and makes a nifty little pass over there to Jesper Bratt, who puts it home for his 24th of the year, second on the team. That's Nico's 38th assist. So he's up. So actually, I think they're both at the 8s right now. Jesper Bratt, 68 points on the season, right? And Nico Hischier, 58 points on the season. Maybe see some more career highs some more of those milestone numbers coming our way. I mean, it's all we got to look for right now. But it's nice to see our captain, someone who we know we're building our team on, around, someone who we know is signed and locked up as a New Jersey Hockey Devil for the foreseeable future. It's nice to see him really progressing here, showing his leadership as well, willing this team basically right now, because there's not that much else going on. And that's really, all that happened. Jesper Boquist, holy Hanneman, keep your head up, kid. He got crunched again tonight. That third line we've talked about, it's kind of a troubled area over there. Dawson Mercer was down there tonight. I do like what I've been seeing from Yanni Kuokkanen. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. I made the comparison to Blake Coleman recently. Kind of saw Yanni mucking it up there with the goaltender who's at Francois, who was the third star of the game, by the way. You saw Yanni Kuokkanen getting in there, which I really like to see. He's kind of a little bit of an agitator. I don't know if he's going to get thrown down and, get into fights and stuff like that all the time. But I like him getting into those quote-unquote dirty areas in front of the goaltender and causing a lot of havoc. So good there. Boquist, like I said, keep your head up, kid, because you keep getting flattened like a pancake out there. And Ryan Graves, that was the big issue, because the Devils did put a push on in the third period where they outshot the Avs 10-4 in the third period for a total of 27, by the way. Avs total of 30. But like I said, we know the Avs kind of turned it into neutral there in the third period, but they almost made a big mistake because they really didn't put the Devils away. And 3 goals in a period for our team is it's not unheard of. Our offense is the one thing that does seem to click and been it's been firing on I won't say all cylinders, but been pretty well lately. So I think the main thing they're taking out is we didn't get closer. We didn't give up any more goals. The Hamburglar actually came up with a very big save on a 2-on-1. That's one of those saves that was missing. Remember when we were talking about that quality goaltending and, having that above 900 save percentage there? That was one of those goals that maybe like a month and a half, or one of those shots a month and a half ago would have went in. That 2-on-1 there at the end of the game. That's just the way it was going. But the Hamburglar, like Sam Wu was saying before, he didn't play so bad. That second period I think was rough for the entire team, but then after that, they kind of settled down. Just real quick, Sam, before we get into it, let me get back. Where's my game recap? There you go. Just real fast. Face-offs, we got crushed 63% to 36, according to NHL.com. Power play, as we're 1 for 2. We were 0 for 2. Hits, like to see this. Throwing some of the beef with old Kevin Ball in there. And Nathan Bastian, 23 hits to 24. Like to see that. 16 block shots. Ryan Graves was going crazy trying to block as many shots as possible back there with the Avalanche team that, gave him his shot in the NHL after the Rangers unwisely drafted and traded him. And Devils only 7 giveaways, which is nice. Only 6 takeaways, but only 7 giveaways, which is pretty good. Sam Wu, and to everybody on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live, thank you for all the follows, likes, subscribes, and all the comments. Let us know what you think of this game. God, this is a tough one, Colorado. All right, we're still 2-1. We had a winning streak. We had 2 games in a row. That's a streak. All right, on the road. It's a road winning streak, Sam Wu. But I know you want to talk about the old Hamburglar here real quick. And I mean, I agree with you. Other than that second period, which 2 of them I think maybe you could call questionable on, like whether you want to say it's his fault. What was that? That second one, whoever scored the second goal, I mean, they were wide open in the slot with like 3 Devils trying to converge on them. All missed their assignment, obviously, trying to get there. But in a game of inches, they were like a minute late. So it didn't work out so well. Or in game of inches, I should have said they were a couple feet late. So, yeah. But what do you say, Sambu?
Going to say something controversial.
I'm
going to say a couple. No, not really controversial, but people may disagree.
Oh boy.
After watching the Devils play Colorado twice, they are the gold standard. The gold standard of the league right now.
Right.
From an individual talent standpoint, pound for pound, if you include Jack Hughes and, Siegenthaler, all the guys that are missing, I think the Devils stack up even with the Avalanche. The biggest difference between the Avalanche and the Devils, at least in this game, the Avalanche played smart. They played with their brain. They used their brain. And their first goal, I saw it coming after the first breakout pass. Because what Colorado was doing, they're not doing the home run passes. They were making the simple execution plays to move the puck up the ice.
I don't know how you can compare them then to the Devils if they're not doing the home run pass, Sam Wu. I mean, I don't.
No, I'm talking about talent. I'm talking about individual talent. I didn't say.
I mean, I would love to agree with you about that, but I got to think the old Avs are a little more talented. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me finish my point.
All right. Okay. All right.
The point I'm trying to make. The Avalanche took care of business, and their defensive positioning was superior compared to the Devils. Devils leaving guys in front of the crease again. Ty Smith on that first goal, he did everything right. He had the guy up against the boards, and then he backed off. Instead of laying a check there and canceling him out. It gave that Avalanche player to pick and choose who he could pass to or put the puck on net. And it's like, why didn't you finish the play, Ty? Why'd you back off? You're already committed. You overcommitted. You might as well finish him off, cancel him out. Your guys have your back. And I didn't understand that. Now, you could see
he's short circuiting sometimes in these plays. Yeah. Like some of the stuff, like it just seems like he only gets through like half the play, and then he gets like confused, like it's too fast for him yet. Like that's what it seems like. The game is just too fast for him. He can't react fast enough to it, the way others can.
And you see on the MSG feed, Nazardine talking to him, and then the next play, the next shift. He actually had a good shift. He came back, had a good shift. Came off.
He's got talent.
A couple shifts. Yeah,
he's got talent, but it just really does. It just looks like that he doesn't react fast enough. Like it just takes him too long to think about what he should actually do.
I'm not sure if he's overthinking it. Do you think he's overthinking it?
Maybe he's overthinking it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's overthinking it or if it's just the game is just too fast for him at the NHL level. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what it seems like, because he's just making like these bad decisions with the puck like repeatedly, and maybe he has like a bounce back shift or two or a bounce back game or two, but then it's just like he eventually just starts making these mistakes again, and it's been all season long. That's why it's like, man, what's Riley Walsh doing?
Well, you know what? The unfortunate reality is this is the best league in the world.
Yeah.
And there's only so many spots and only so much time for you to correct it. And sometimes being benched or being sent down isn't a bad thing, as long as you work on what you're doing wrong and correct it. We're cheering for Ty Smith. We really are. But even remember what Damon Severson was last season. He was able to turn it around.
Oh, boy.
He was able to turn it around this season.
We all recall the butt puck. Recall the butt puck.
And the expansion draft.
And the expansion draft where Sam Wu left Damon Severson unprotected.
Just to keep Bastion. But I was right about Bastion. Keeping Bastion. I was wrong about the strategy of how to keep Bastion. Tom Fitzgerald, he outdid me so bad. He's like, you know what? We'll risk him on waivers, but we'll get him back. They're not going to use him right. They're looking for that first overall pick the next year.
Oh, man. We'll be visiting the old Seattle Kraken. The next game up here on Saturday, actually. Which is a game where the Devils can bounce back now. You know, we've seen them play 2 good games against Dallas and then against the old Coyotes there. And you always hope for the best here, but let's face it, Colorado is friggin' Colorado this year. They are a Stanley Cup favorite. And it was going to be hard for the Devils to come in here. Oh, man, I just, you know what, I got to look right now because I don't even know off the top of my head, but I just want to see. I'm going to go to the standings over here. We're going to look. Colorado. Oh, thanks, NHL.com. You don't even have those stats, do you? Jeez. Man, I tell you, Sam Wu. I tell you. Drives me crazy. We're going to have to go over here. And Colorado. Sam Wu, do you know what Colorado's record is at home?
Completely opposite from ours.
It's actually more the opposite of our road record, basically.
Oh,
it's the opposite of our road record. Yeah. The Colorado Avalanche are 34-3 at home. Wow.
It's the thin air. It was the thin air.
Wow. 9-0-1 in their last 10. Winners at 8 in a row. 114 points. Listen, I'm okay with this loss. Okay?
It's only 3-1. Okay. It was only 3-1.
Exactly.
And
well, they obviously... Yeah, no. And the Avs definitely took their foot off the gas there. They're like, all right, we can kind of, just
they
coast
felt
here
bad.
In the third. Well, listen, it almost cost them too, because you saw the Devils starting to create momentum. But Francouz actually had a really strong game there and made some big saves. Oh, man, in that last power play too, friggin' Hamilton and Jesper Bratt, after he scored, they both missed the net on beautiful setups on that power play too. And it was just
not finishing. Gotta finish
it. Those 2 shots, yeah. Those 2 shots that they just completely, I'm not going to say they whiffed, but they just shot them way high. And, man, if they could have got something there, that would have been maybe like about 7, I think it was about like 7 minutes or so to go. Then it's 3-2. Now Colorado's got to turn up their game a little bit more.
Got to answer question.
On
YouTube Live, Little Fireboy.
What's
just
up?
got in here, but did you guys see the replay of McKinnon's skate catching Graves in the face? Yes, and also update from Amanda Stein. Ryan Graves got caught in the chin by the skate.
In the chinnin?
Says it was scary.
What's the chinnin? Is that some other part of your chin? What's the chinnin? Where is that?
Stop it. It's past midnight. You folks are lucky that I'm even up right now.
Man, you ever get hit in your chinnin? Man, I hate when I get hit in my chinnin. You ever get kicked in your chinnin?
Says
that's the worst.
It was a scary moment.
The worst.
It said it was lucky it was just the chinnin area. No Clint McClure. Can't even pronounce anything.
That was very scary. It was very scary. It's not what you want to see, especially at the end of the game like that too. And it's like Gravy's like homecoming, because like we talked about earlier, or we mentioned briefly, he was drafted by the Rangers, but he never played for the Rangers. He got traded, and the Avs were the first team that he suited up for in the old NHL. So, and he was there for, was it 3 or 4 years? So, it was kind of a little homecoming for him. So, it's sad that he had to go out like that at the end of the game on kind of a freakish play. He blocked so many shots tonight. He was definitely pumped up. So, hopefully it's just some stitches. Nothing serious.
He's getting
on the
right
chinnin. I hear if you're gonna get hit in that chin area, the chinnin is the place that you want to get it on. So Sam Wu has confirmed that. Breaking news, chinnin.
Holy crap! And now all the comments. Well, thank God you're not the Devils PA announcer.
What, for the chinnin? Man, that'd be great.
Yeah, go pronounce USO.
Francois. I keep wanting to call him Francois because it's just I see it and I see Jeff Francois' name in there because it's with the C. So it keeps throwing me off. Tricky. That French pronunciation. Anyway.
Well, you know what? Opening day is tomorrow. The Mets.
Opening day is tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's right now. It's today because it's already past midnight.
Okay, all right. We'll get it wrapped up then. Devils After Dark. We want to say thank you to everybody out there who is joining us for this Devils loss. It's a tough one.
That
Steve,
wasn't a cue to end
Erica,
the podcast. I'm just telling you that I feel delirious right now.
Yeah, Steve. I don't know about Boquist, man. He keeps skating with that head down, and he gets popped like every other game. I thought the Hamburglar played okay. I don't know, Erica. I think the Devils want to win. I think Nico Hischier wants to win. I don't think he wants to be in a last place team, and I think he wants to will this team to at least pick up some victories here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the Devils come out swinging Saturday in the ice. Didn't think it was the 4th of July or whatever. We got the Devils and the Seattle Kraken. First game up there in Seattle coming up on Saturday, and it is a 10 p.m. Eastern start time. So it's another true edition of Devils After Dark on the East Coast. For me, it's just kind of early evening type of deal, It's just kind of regular out here in LA. But be looking forward to that. Seattle Kraken on this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, we have Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi coming up, before the game, along with Sam Wu, who should be hitting the music right now because they're going to be talking about everything that's going to be happening on that Seattle Kraken game against the Devils this Saturday. And, of course, we'll be back afterwards for Devils After Dark right here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. Primetime Radio Studios. There we go. Yeah. So thank you once again. My name is Scotty. Here on Devils After Dark. We're getting out of here. Hoping for a Devils victory next time. Come join us.
Till next time, Devils After Dark be popping off. Let's go Devils.